What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy JMAC, the one and only, back here with another video. And today we're talking about if you're giving advice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us give advice to people, and either that person listens or they don't listen. And majority of the time, you know what I mean, they don't listen, and you don't recognize that you're wasting energy, you know what I'm saying, from continuously giving that person advice, and they never they hear you, but they don't listen. That's two different things. Hearing is I heard you, but I did no action. You know what I'm saying? Listening is applying what you heard, which means you heard me and you took my advice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people give advice to doing hearing, and is wasting your energy. So I already got off, on my list I have right here, I already got off the number one part, energy. People don't listen. People don't listen to you even when they ask for advice or like your opinion on something, bro. A lot of people don't even listen. They just want to hear what you say. And you may give them great advice, bro. They're always gonna, majority of them, I ain't gonna say everybody, but majority of them always gonna do the opposite of what you said, bro. And it's very disrespectful, and it's disrupting, and it disrupts your peace, bro. And that's one of the things you don't want to happen. Disrupting your peace is like the worst thing that can happen to you, basically, and wasting your energy. Wasting your energy is them disrupting your peace. All right. Now, I will say this about advice, bro, because I've learned this recently. Sometimes the advice you give to others is advice you need to listen to yourself, bro. Depending on what situation it may be, you know what I mean? If you're a person that usually gives advice, really look back and remember what you told that person. Even regardless if they listen or not, think about you and be like, man, some of this advice I'm telling this person I need to take for myself. You know what I mean? And that's one of the first things you need to know when you're giving somebody advice, that the advice you give, you need to already know that some of the things you're giving, you need to either know for yourself or you need to learn it because it's important. I already said you waste a lot of energy, but you waste more energy when you're trying to explain what you have to say to somebody that consistently doesn't listen, bro. And it's draining. It's literally draining, bro. You genuinely care about somebody, and you're trying to help that person, and they always ask for your advice. You give them good advice, and they don't listen. It's draining, bro. Where I'm at. I already said your peace has been disrupted. Okay, so now we're on main topic of peace, all right? Protect your peace at all costs when it comes to giving advice, bro, because when you don't have peace, bro, you operate out of feelings, and feelings are temporary. That's why we have what we call mood swings. I've always said this in other videos. You're happy one second, then you can be sad the next. So you're operating out of something that's not even really your mindset, but feelings. And that's when your peace is disrupted. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that, like you're tired, bro. Like it's certain things you want to do for yourself that now your peace has been disrupted. Now you're operating out of feelings that you don't want to do it anymore. You know what I'm saying? Messing with somebody that doesn't even listen to you will allow you to not even listen to yourself, bro. That's a bar I just came up with off the top of my dome. Oh my goodness. But yeah, what did I just say? Oh my God. Listening to people, you know what I'm saying? Or no, giving advice to people and them not listening to it, bro, will allow you to eventually not listen to yourself. Wow, bro, that's a bar. I'm sorry for that. Wow, this came off the dome, so I'm shocked. But like I said, feelings are temporary. So that's why it's important for your peace not to be disturbed, because then you will act out of feelings. All right. And that's not truly who you are. All right. Now, the main thing I'm going to talk about with advice is I'm not telling you to not give advice, bro, but only give it to people who actually listen. That way you're not wasting energy, or, your peace is not being disturbed, because when they're not listening, bro, you're just wasting energy, and you don't recognize it until you get to that limit, and it genuinely just throws you off, bro, and then you're done. You're like, I can't do it anymore. And not only does it disrupt your communication with that person, but like I said earlier, it disrupts it with yourself, which you no longer will listen to yourself either. And I don't want that for you. You know what I'm saying? So I will repeat myself with this. Some people hear, others listen. Don't forget that. It's two different words, bro. Hearing is I heard you, but I didn't take your advice. I heard what you said, but I'm gonna do what I want to do anyways. Listening is I heard you and I apply it to my life and I'm going to do it because I know you want what's best for me. So I trust you and I'm gonna do it. Don't forget those two things, all right? And if you're the person that is receiving advice from people, bro, the last thing I'm gonna leave off with is be someone who listens, bro. Listen, apply what you heard, bro. Apply it to your life. Majority of people that give you advice are people who want the best for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask for advice and know yourself that you're not gonna take their advice. You'll be like, I don't know why I asked, blah, blah, blah. Like, what? It don't make sense with that. So if you're a person that listens or not listens, that you're receiving advice from a certain person, bro, listen to them. Don't hear them. Listen. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The main thing I wanted to, the people who do give advice, the main thing I want to let y'all know is that when you're giving advice, be mindful of who you're giving advice to and watch if they're taking your advice or if they're consistently, doing it their way. And then they keep coming back to you. That's wasting your energy and disturbing your peace, all right? Recognize when somebody giving advice is doing that to you and only give, sorry about that, somebody called me. But only give advice to people who listen to you. And if you're one of the people that are receiving advice, all right, you need to listen. And that's why I want to end off with. I hope this video made sense. I hope it helped out anybody who needed help with this. I had to, face it myself recently, actually. And I'm glad I found this out, and I'm glad I can share it with y'all. So that's pretty much the end of the video, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Share with a friend who may need it and they don't know me. Road to 1,000 subs, man. We're trying to get to 1,000 out, man. Make sure y'all like this video for real, bro. I know a lot of y'all see my video and y'all don't hit the like button, bro. It's right there. You literally can stay on the video. All you do is swipe up and tap like. That's all you have to do, bro. But I ain't gonna stress it too much on you, man. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. It's your boy JMAC. And we out.
Hey, see y'all later, man.